witnessing a in English crash course here because I don't think that I can improve this much of English as myself. So I think any person who is thinking to improve their spoken English or their writing English, they should have to visit here first of all.
Mr. Neel, we have discussed till today on many topics and you have given me satisfactory answer, right? And I have been very pleased with your answers. Now, today we'll talk about society and values. So, are you ready?
Yes, I am fully ready.
Then tell me, my first question is honesty still important today also?
Yes, honesty is still important in today also because in honesty you can do anything, and by honesty you can also make a good impression on other person face or in other person mind also. By being honest, you are not just being honest for yourself, you are being honest for all over the world or all over the person being around you.
Very nice. Now tell me, why should we always tell the truth?
We should always tell the truth because it gives a clear, concise to our personality, and it also impacts our body language. By telling truth, we are just being free by in our mind. If we tell lie, so we have to remind it all the life, and you have to also cover a lie with another line. So by doing this, you are just being a whole lie box inside your mind.
Again, very good answer. Now, I have heard many times, and everybody is telling around us that time is precious, time is money, time is precious, time is money. Tell me, why is time more precious than money?
I think time is many more precious than money. If we lost 100 rupees or a X amount of rupee, we can earn it also. But if we lost a single second, it never came back in our life, and it is gone forever. So we have to take the advantage of 1 second. So we
Very nice. Now, I'm changing the context of this question. Money and relationship. If we compare, then what is more important in life, money or relationship?
I think relationship because it is easier to make money, but it is very hard to make relationships with random person. If you are just making money, you are just not but just creating a buzz around you that you are more powerful. But if you have relationship with other person, you are just having a strong contact, and by this contact you can be available to achieve any goal in your life.
Great, great. Now tell me, I will ask you the question about food, right? What is the difference between children's food and adults' choice of food?
Being a child, you have not a proper knowledge what to eat and how to eat. So just children eat street food and junk food like chocolates, etc. Chocolate packets and etc. But being an adult or a parent, you have a proper knowledge what to eat, how to eat, and how many to eat. So they just chose a proper diet and limitable and limitable amount of food for their health.
Okay, nice. Actually, the trend has come out that pizza and burger and etc. Whatever the negative food is there, the Gen Z is using, right? And that's why I had to ask you this question. Okay, nice. My next question: Are children's activities today different from the past?
Yes, there are many researches saying that now children they are more interested in online technology and playing games online, and but in older days there are not very much technology people are playing game with their friends offline. They just met at a ground and play sports, and all the day they are just playing sports. But in nowadays there are people just playing sport in their mobile, not not playing game outside the house, and just they are being comfortable in that area.
Great. Now, next question. Nuclear family and joint family. I mean, small family and big family. So, which one do you prefer to live in? Is it better to live in a small family or a big family? According to you, what is good?
I think living in a joint family is a blessing. You have your parents, grandparents, uncle, aunts, your cousins, brother, sister. And in joint family, you never felt bored, lonely, or you have nobody to talk. But in living in a small family, you have a misconception that you are being bored or lonely. So I generally prefer to live in a joint family, and there are many pros and cons living in both the joint and small family. But it is okay nowadays. People have their own choices.
It means, according to you, there are more benefits than nuclear family, right? Next. Very nice. My next question is it better to live in a city or a village? What do you prefer to live in?
I generally prefer to live in city because their education resources, their style of living, and their job opportunities. If you are seeing for good job or opportunities, you have to live in city to get many more opportunities as you get. But if you want very slow and steady life, peaceful day, and silent atmosphere, so you should prefer village. And there are many persons who are now switching their city life into village life to have a steady and a peaceful life.
Nice. Now tell me, do poor and rich people enjoy their life in the same way?
I think happiness does not lie in money. Every person have their own happiness rather than they are poor or rich person. If you are being poor, your happiness is something having a simple life with your family, having a food with your good food, and having a talk with your family. But while living in a rich family, you have just completed your dreams to bought something. You are now having many more luxury than a normal person. So there are their own happiness in living in poor and rich families.
So it does mean that they are living their life their own, right? And they are not equally live, right? Because according to me, as far as you have explained your answer, I can say that poor people will not have so much money, and they would have to suffer or limit their expectations, right? And they would focus on their necessity. And rich people spend money in excess because they have more than enough money, right? And that's why their children and they also expend money in excess. Okay, nice. My next question: what kind of parties do you like to attend? I want to know in case of you only.
I generally prefer very small and but get-togethers party because I can meet with my close friends and my relatives' sons, and we have just having talk with them and having a good quality time with them, and at last we just having fun with them. So I generally prefer birthday parties or get-togethers.
Nice. Next question. Why is it important to follow traffic rules? Why should we follow them?
I think traffic rules are made to be followed by the person, so we should follow the traffic rules to not having any accident or and road accidents, and why we are the person, so we we have to follow traffic rules, and by following traffic rules we are just managing our own life to have a secure proper life. But if we are not not following traffic rules, we are just throwing our life into danger and having a probability to have accident. So it is necessary to follow traffic rules.
So, following traffic rules will lead to the management of traffic as well as the flexibility of our traveling too, right? It will save our time. It will save our money too in form of fuel. Right. Nice. Very good. Now tell me, should students work part time while studying?
I think if a student is capable to managing their study time and a part-time job, then he should do this, because you are just knowing the value of time and money. You are now able to have a power of attorney of to spend money by yourself on yours. So if you are just capable to do study and a part-time job, then you must have do this for your knowledge and uh, your knowledge and your in short, I will say that if your goal is very high and you have very less time, so you should focus on your study first. But if your goal is nothing to roaming with your friends, so you should have to do a part-time job. And yes, if it is necessary to support your family, then you should have to prioritize part-time job first.
Very nice. Okay, nice, Neil. Now, one more question, and I want to know your imagination. If you win a lottery of 1 crore rupees, then what will you do with that money? How will you spend it?
First of all, I will spend money on my necessary things, and if money left, then I should save for my further studies or my further plans.
If you win the lottery of 1 crore rupees, what will be your expressions at that time when you listen the news that you have won the lottery?
First of all, I will thank to my God that I have won this, and I will be in another galaxy, and I will be very grateful to win that.
Very good, very good. Now I will change the point. What is the role of parents in a child's life?
I think parents are the first teachers of a child. They are just giving manners, respect, and teaching a life lessons to a child by their birth. And I think parents play an important role to being a teacher and having a good mentor in the child's life.
Now tell me, what makes you happy?
Having a quality time with family and having fun with my friends makes me happy.
And my last question in this subject, if you could change one thing about your city, then what would it be?
I does not change anything. I add a greenery in my society, because in nowadays you are watching there is a many more awareness program to grow plants and having a greenery atmosphere. So I add as many plants I can and make greenery in my society or in my city.
Very nice, very nice, very good. And the last question again, what is your experience in Bharat Education Center learning? learning experience. You should explain in your words.
I feel very grateful to having witnessing a in English crash course here because I don't think that I can improve this much of English as myself. So I think any person who is thinking to improve their spoken English or their writing English, they should have to visit here first of all.
Thank you very much and wish you all the best for the better future.